Alright, I'm probably staying up way too late to record the end of this series. Well, not implying this is even going to be the end of the series. I don't know where this is going right now. I've forgotten the end. I've in case you missed as I talked through this game, when I first started playing it, I have played through this game before, but it has been so long I've forgotten all the finer details, save for a handful of spoilers that are very spoilery, which is why I don't typically talk about them. I think I mentioned them in an earlier video, but we're so close to the end, I'm not going to mention them again. Instead, we're going to see if we can get to the end of the game in this episode, or if there's going to be more. We will find out. Because, man, we're about to see some juicy reveals. Some just juicy reveals. Alright, let's steer it.
Cage, what is that?
Now what?
What is she trying to tell us? Cage. Cage, I'm missing something.
They said they knew what was best for
Oh, I forgot about them.
what was coming next.
Booker!
Did you see this coming, old man?
Okay, we gotta get ready.
This coming,
I think they mean to board us.
You ain't gonna place your daughter on the throne. We're gonna place her in a grave.
What?
What are you doing?
We have to sing to him!
Sing to who? Elizabeth, stop it!
C-A-G-E!
Oh,
It's not a word, Booker!
it's the
It's a
notes.
song!
Oh. Oh, that's so clever.
Shh, it's okay. I'm here. Will you help me? I need you to protect me. Will you do it?
Oh, it's so
Do this
clever.
for
I
us.
love that so
Just this
much.
One last thing. Please. Go. Go, go, go! Booker, he'll help us. We can use him against the Vox fleet.
Okay, whatever.
He's got rockets.
I'll trust you. How does one direct a songbird? You now command the songbird to attack enemy threats. Aim at a highlight target and press E to start the attack. Your targets will cause a larger
Booker, tell
cooldown.
Songbird where to go.
Over there.
Oh my god. Yes. Slaughter my foes, bring ruin to them. Hear the lamentations of their women.
Booker, gunships.
Get ready! Go ahead.
Done.
Get that going. I'm going to assume that the bird's timer is still up here. From the looks of things.
Sorry, that's all I got. Booker, call him in.
Oh, I see where that
Over
cooldown
there,
is.
the box.
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island. Over here!
Yes. What a good bird.
Over the barge. Booker, he's ready.
Hit that gunship!
Yes.
There's more of them.
Best ally ever. Look at him go.
I can read the future too. And here's what it is. They fired the first shots. Today, we'll fire the last. The streets were paved with gold, but they are
Songbird's ready, Booker. Take this ammo.
Thank you.
our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Alright, that's okay.
Zeppelin!
I have to destroy an entire Zeppelin. Get him.
Zeppelin.
Get him, birdie.
Do it.
On it!
Oh my god, this bird is a champion.
I'll try to keep you stopped.
Alright, I need to just get rid of this grenade. This thing for like the RPG, I think. Oh my ow, ow, ow. This is bad, this is bad, this is so bad.
That's all I have right
Give me more rockets.
Booker, Songbird's ready.
Get that ship in the... Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a good bird.
What do we say to that little lamb?
I don't like the looks of this. They're coming. Patriot!
Oh my lord.
He's ready, Booker.
He's still there?
So many patriots.
This way!
What a good bird though, oh my god. Oh my god, there's more.
I can call Songbird in, Booker.
I need the bird!
Yes. What a wonderful friend. I don't think I can actually shoot that thing from here.
Songbird's ready.
Dear bird!
I wonder assume I need to send the bird to that thing.
Where should I send him?
Get the
Go for the
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
That thing needs to go. Kill Birdo. Oh my god.
Booker, ammo. Here you go.
Thanks. God, this is intense. I can't even like keep up. I'm just so happy that the bird is our ally now. Oh my lord, this combat is way too intense. No! I need the bird to help me. I need the bird to help me not die.
Right there.
Bird.
Patriot, Booker.
Yeah, I can't destroy that. Yeah, I
Zeppelin, now!
Need more time.
What a wonderful birdie boy he is.
Booker, here!
Great.
Is that Abe Lincoln? What it looks like, by God.
There's no way.
Oh my God, there's another Zeppelin.
Thanks for that. Not so bad.
Is it finally over? Is it finally done? I'm out of everything. I'm just gonna pray that I don't need bullets immediately. Is there ammo in here? Are there guns? Is there anything I can use? No? Well, I'll probably be fine, right? What's the worst that can happen? A lot. A lot is the worst that can... look at
Booker,
this.
come here.
What? What is it?
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. Got my finger, Comstock, everything.
Yeah, I guess.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
I'm assuming that's what they're going for. I don't know if those are the proper notes, but it's very cool. That's not normal. Oh, that's...
The Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
Elizabeth? Wait. Wait.
Where is he? Where is he?
Where are we? We're in Rapture. We're in Rapture.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. Just let go.
Oh, she's killing it. And he was just our friend. We were just using...
Elizabeth. I'm sorry.
We're in Rapture.
What is this place?
It's Rapture.
Elizabeth?
Why are we in
It's a
Rapture?
doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
Okay.
Over here, Booker.
Okay.
This is where we have to go.
Why? What is
In the
going on?
bathysphere?
Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
Alright, well. I don't really have a choice. Let's hop in the bathysphere. This is what brought us down here in Bioshock 1, but... I guess we're sending it to go deeper? Or are we going up to the lighthouse? There's always a lighthouse.
City at the bottom of the ocean.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I mean, is it, Booker? We were just in a city flying through the clouds. there's the lighthouse.
Look at that. Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
The stars?
Stars or the lighthouses? I don't.
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
It's this way. Yeah, sure, Elizabeth. Let's go.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought
What is that?
it's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just
That makes
couldn't see it.
so much sense. Yeah, I know what's happening. She just couldn't see it, but she always had the key.
See? Not stars. They're doors
Doors to...
to everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
Doors to everywhere.
What are all these lighthouses?
There's always a
Why
lighthouse.
are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. But sometimes, something's different.
And it leads to someone
Constants and variables.
going
Yes.
underwater in place of into the clouds. And we get the illusion of choice, I suppose. Do we go right or left? Left or right? Dead, alive. Live, lived, has lived. Died, died, will die. Oh.
Look,
It's us.
not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
It's time travel with a eventuality built in, right? It's something that's already happened, so it must continue to happen. And it's something that will happen, but we still have to make it happen. There's choices. The illusion of choice here, I suppose. So we all go to the same place eventually. All these Bookers, all these Elizabeths, all going to the same lighthouses.
Wait a minute.
Same
know this
doors.
place. I was here. Must have been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins
Booker was a
cleansed?
born-again man.
Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
I already did.
Are you ready to be born again?
So how could I say no?
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the
Yes.
Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it.
what are you doing?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here.
He was here. I didn't go through with it because, well, Booker didn't go through with it because Booker felt that no matter what, his everything was still there to haunt him.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Tess,
Yes, the girl for the debt.
was she the one that hired you? But
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? It was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. You already gave them the baby.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
And this is what's going to lead to Comstock?
What choice do I have?
You don't. It already happened,
Dead's
Booker.
paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
No. I remember. What I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
And it all happens again.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to.
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock?
Mm-hmm.
He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
It'll only be over when he never lived, not just because he's been killed. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Hey, the deal's off. You hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off. Give her back.
Hurry!
Give her back.
Fine, are you mad?
No, you will not get caught in between. Come!
It is
Give her back,
uncomfortable
you
enough
son
as
of a
it
bitch!
is.
It's ready. Go!
No. No,
Shut
no, no.
down the machine!
No.
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine now! Do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
And that's what happened to the finger.
Anna? No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone.
Anna
You shared
DeWitt.
this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
A chance.
Told you it was wrong.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
I should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See,
Bring us the
he's
girl.
starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
Wipe
the brain adapts.
I should know.
Bring us
I
the
lived
girl.
it.
Wipe
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault.
What
What
if
if I went back?
I can kill them
Killed
before we
him
did
before
this?
he did any of this.
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
How do you know that'll work? But how do we know that Comstock is Comstock? Right? How do we not know that? How do we know any of this, right? We are not the one who can see beyond the doorways here, Booker.
Booker, are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only
It's what he
way
wants.
to undo what I've done to you.
And we're here.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are
Wait,
you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before?
Mm-hmm.
Wipe the slate clean.
who are you?
Start
You
anew.
chose to walk away, but in
the
other oceans,
of the
you
land.
didn't. You took the baptism.
Hate your
You were
sin.
born again as a different man.
Mm-hmm.
Hate your
It all has to end. To have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made. Before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. They're both.
And so, instead of being reborn as Comstock, they smother Comstock in the crib. And at Comstock's moment of birth, all these Elizabeths from all these worlds make sure that Booker never becomes Comstock. And so they too are no longer around. Because how can there be an Anna DeWitt who turns into an Elizabeth Comstock without there being a Booker DeWitt who becomes Zachary Comstock? That is one of the few big plot twists I remember, is that all along Booker has been Comstock. And that he is the cause of all of his woes. It's a very strange game, but it definitely holds a place near and dear to my heart as probably one of the most wild and interesting games I've ever played in my life. I'm going to do something that I do typically when I stream. And for a little bit here, we're going to let the credits play out as I talk about the game as a whole. This video's only been 28 minutes anyways, and we can't give it away too hard that this is going to be the last one, can we? If you're staying this long, thanks for hanging out and watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm just going to discuss the game a bit as these credits roll in the background, both as almost a thank you to all these people who made this wonderful game, and also just as a way to discuss how I always felt about this game and how I feel about the storyline. So let's just start with like the basic game. The gameplay wise, it's probably one of the best FPS games I've ever played, in combination with one of the weirdest action RPGs I've ever played. It feels really good. The toggle aiming feels a little strange. That's very much a leftover system from the old Bioshock games, but it's fine. It only bothers me a little bit. The hip-fire accuracy is more than good enough to make up for that. Gameplay-wise, it's phenomenal. Story-wise, the finale is one of the craziest left turns that there have been hints laid for the entire time. Booker not knowing that Comstock was at Wounded Knee is one of the biggest giveaways in the early portion of the game. Him not understanding that Comstock surely wasn't there. He wasn't. Zachary Comstock had not been born again. Booker DeWitt was the one who was there. However, his old partner, wouldn't really know that. And the way that when Booker essentially universe hopped from one of the universes where he never became Comstock to one of the ones where he did. In case you don't understand that part of the story, because it confused me the first time, and I can't even deny it, it confused the heck out of me the first time. The Lutesses, who are the same person, they are not twins, they're just different universal versions, different multiversal versions of themselves, also jump between universes the way you do, right? The way you and Elizabeth do at the end there. And what happens is, because of the insanity and weirdness of what happens when you universe hop, essentially, and the way it affects your brain, from the way that they say it in the few short lines they do, is that because he basically is having to come to terms with being in this new world and making up a new story for how he's has something to do, because that's what the brain often wants. Sorry, I'm just trying to word this the way that I want to. Because of him needing a reason to go after Elizabeth, essentially, to go after Anna, or Elizabeth, whoever you want to call her, because all are correct. He essentially makes up his own story based on his real memories and fabricates false memories to force him to go after Elizabeth to try and save her, which ends up pushing us towards the end goal that we run into, where our Elizabeth lives through everything and eventually goes back to stop the birth of Comstock by killing off us, Booker. And what can only be implied is that all of the other Elizabeths along the way are either going along doing the same thing or going along and finding similar Elizabeths to help them get rid of the Comstocks. But that is the game as a whole. It is probably one of my favorite games in terms of just hardcore committing to the weirdness and multiversal nature of it and just driving it home all the way down. There are a couple of story-based DLCs for this game, if I recall correctly. So you might get a couple of bonus episodes of this series. I won't label this as finale in case people don't know that we're at the end. But if I recall correctly, this downloadable content tab here includes Burial at Sea. Clash in the Clouds, as far as I know, is simply just like combat. I believe Burial at Sea has some story elements to it. I might do both the Burial at Seas and record those in their own episodes to basically tack on to the end of the Infinite series. But man, this game is so good, and I love the way that it handles everything that it tries to do, while also not explaining it too much, because sometimes that is a problem that I find with a lot of games like this, is that they will over-explain the technical side of universal hopping, multiverse-ness, and how it makes sense that Booker could even have memories of something that never happened. They just kind of hand-wave it a little bit with like, oh, the brain's trying to make it work. Because it's very strange to hop from one universe to another. But that'll be it for the game. Probably not the series, because I do want to do Burial at Sea, because I've heard it's very good and I've never actually played through it at all. That will be completely blind. I won't even know the big twist at the end. Regardless, as I said already once, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, leave a comment to please the algorithm gods. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I hope to catch you in the next one.